Summertime, baby. Welcome back to Phantom of the Indie Review. Today I have a very special guest, and it is Jason Voorhees.
Thanks for having me, man, but it's Voorhees.
Bros.
Voorhees?
Jason Voorhees. So,
yeah.
Today we are talking about Friday the 13th, the final chapter. After finding Jason dead in a barn, the town and authorities think that the massacre is finally over. Along with other victims, they escort Jason's body to the morgue, where you're introduced to a character named Axel. That bro is just straight up goated, dude. He walks up, takes a bite of the sandwich, and puts it right on Jason's corpse. And he's like, it is what it is, yo. Axel, the doctor slash coroner, whatever he is, he's a player. He tries to hook up with one of the nurses. He's like, yo, girl, meet me in this room. She ends up going into the room that Jason's corpse is laying.
Dude, tell me about the part where Axel tried to fuck on me.
Dude, bro is such a dog. He starts making out with her and laying with her inches away from Jason's corpse. Jason doesn't take kindly to this promiscuous behavior and he ends up killing the two.
That head twist was sick.
Cutscene to the Jarvis family. This is a very integral moment in the franchise. Tommy Jarvis, whether you love or hate him, is probably one of the most known characters beside Jason in the whole entire 13th franchise.
Dude, Tommy Jarvis is a bitch.
So Tommy Jarvis was before he fell.
Every time that damn mask gets to me.
Next, we get a group of teenagers all traveling. This scene has very little backstory, but I'm assuming they're traveling to the camp because they think Jason's dead, so it's now safe. Oh shit, is that Crispin Glover?
Willard! You never seen Willard, bro?
God, I'm horny.
As they're driving by, it's cool because they actually show like an eerie, ominous shot of Jason Voorhees' mom's memorial almost, and it's very eerie.
Jason's mom has got it going on. I miss her.
We get our first kill really fast and furiously when we see a bad bitch with a bandana eating a banana.
Dude, she was the love of my life almost.
Why did you kill her then?
I don't know why I killed her, dude, but it's better than a Jarvis sandwich.
No, not Jarvis!
Cuts back to Tommy's house. He's just laying in bed and he looks out the window and he sees a girl take off her top and start making out with a dude, and he's geeking, bro. He's turned up.
Peeping Tommy, get it? This guy sucks.
So now that the characters of the Jarvis family and the teenager campers are established, I feel like they did a great job with building up the tension around the woods and the lake and the whole vibe of Crystal Lake. This movie takes a long time for Jason to come back into it, so setting the pieces and the work to build up to his approach is really good. How they focus on the woods or on the water, or when they're at the dock just laying there, you get an eerie vibe. As Tommy and his sister are driving down the road, they break down and we get another ominous feel, and out of the woods comes a man named Rob, who's hiker slash camper, who comes out of the woods and helps Tommy and his sister with the car. And they're like, what are you doing out here? And he's hunting bears. And that's gotta be Cap. Right off the gate, bro looks like a Rambo wannabe.
He ain't got enough bullets to take me down. I'll tell you that much. He's gonna get his comeuppance. No spoiler alerts. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Maybe he is hunting bears, but Tommy calls bullshit. We get back to the cabin and the campers are just letting loose and having a good time. And through all the setup, we get our first substantial kill about 40 minutes into the movie after a little lover's quarrel. One of the girls that the campers meet tries to dance with one of the boys, so his girlfriend naturally gets upset and goes swimming. She goes to skinny dip at midnight because it's the 80s, and she swims out to a raft where she is met by the attack of Jason popping out of the water, getting her. And then the kills start to pick up pace a little bit. Jason yeets one girl out of the window. And then we find out a little interesting fact when Rob is in the woods camping, that he is in fact hunting Jason. No shit. But he's trying to get vengeance because his sister was one of the victims of one of Jason's many massacres, and he wants to put an end to it. So this dude's about to blow up. Tommy's sister is like, no, dude, Jason's body is at the morgue, and he's like, no, did you not hear? He just killed Axel. He just killed Axel, the coroner that fucks all the nurses. The campers are oblivious to it, but Rob, Tommy, and his sister know. While all this is happening, Tommy's snooping through Rob's shit, and he gets all these articles and snippets of the Jason Voorhees accounts, and he learns about the boogeyman in this moment that Jason is back. Rob and the sister head back to the house. They tell Tommy to stay there even though he's an 8-year-old kid, to defend himself, and they go over to the campers cabin across the street and they find a brutal massacre. Tommy's like, no, we're putting an end to this. Jason attacks him essentially and makes him look like a bitch. Instantly you think Rob's gonna be this huge hero who gets his revenge. Nah, it don't work out like that. Tommy's sister's running through the house and she sees all the slain victims. Again, It sucks because I really like these campers, like this group of campers specifically, like the actors, and I feel like they had very little to do. They were in the cabin and they all got picked off. It kind of built towards their stories a little bit, but they didn't have much screen time. So Tommy's sister runs back over to the house to save Tommy, and Tommy's upstairs like vigorously shaving his head, like bicking his head with a little razor, and you're like, dude, is bro going through like an 8-year-old life crisis? It turns out he had a mastermind idea where he comes down and he dressed up like Jason as a little boy. Apparently from those articles, he learned all that information about Jason very fast, and he's pretty much trying to trick Jason and being like, do you remember being a little boy drowning, Jason? And Jason's like, what the hell? And throws him for a loop.
Dude, that tripped me out when he dressed up like me as a kid, because I was like, wait a sec, how is that me? I'm not that smart of a guy.
And this gives them the advantage to attack Jason. They unmask Jason and we see his hideous face.
You're calling me ugly right now. You're interviewing me as a guest and you're calling me ugly. You're a prick.
And it's very glorious and frightening. And the siblings attack Jason, and Tommy takes it a little bit too hard and starts belligerently murdering the fuck out of Jason. He's like, yeah, you like that? How about them apples? The movie comes to an end where the sister's in the hospital laying there and she's worried about Tommy. The doctors are like, when someone goes through like a traumatic situation and they have to like kill a killer, it is what it is, but he'll be fine. And then Tommy comes into the room and hugs her and then looks at the camera and it insinuates, oh snap, dude, Tommy's crazy now, which was kind of weird. All in all, it was a pretty solid movie. I like the kills enough. Like, yeah, it takes a long time to get to Jason, but I'm okay with that because I'm a fan of slow pace and build up, and I feel like this movie did it well. I really love Tommy Jarvis's character. Corey Feldman is a legend.
It's a top tier movie of mine. I'm proud of this one. You know, I didn't get the best kills I could have, but it was fun filming it.
It's just one of those nostalgic ones that has a good vibe to it, and I really don't remember the next movie after this, so it makes me curious to want to check that one out next. Are you guys a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise? Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite is in the whole franchise. Subscribe.
Smash the like button.
Hit that little ding-a-ling button, pressing me, telling me, hey, it's me, I'm here. I'm gonna say it 1 time for the 1 time and 2 times for the O's. Give me a hell yeah for horror. Jason, you can leave. Go.
Oh shit, it is summer, dude. I got some bitches to kill.
It says you're a dead fuck.